Be on 3LW TV and meet me in Miami at Sizzle Miami 2010. For more information, log on to sizzlemiami.com. 3LW TV. Welcome to 3LW TV. I'm Lonnell Williams, and I am hanging out in Atlanta with my very special guest today, Mr. Makael, the Skorpion Show. Finally. You guys know him. Opinionated, you either polarizing, because they love you or they hate you. I love you, just for the record, and that's all that really matters.
So you and the other 10 people.
Right. So it's 11 of us.
Yeah. So it's 11. Yeah.
Why do you think you're so polarizing?
Maybe because I really stand by how I feel. When I started the Skorpion Show, I don't think there was really too many people on YouTube who were actually like going hard for Beyonce the way I was. So it's like when I came along, it was like, oh, we got somebody that we can relate to. And then the people who are not too fond of her, they're like, oh God, now we got to deal with him. And I look at Beyonce the way some older people may look at Whitney Houston, where they say Whitney was the it then, wasn't nobody, and that's how I feel today. Beyonce is the ish today. Ain't nobody touching her today. You can say what you want. I mean, I love other people such as Alicia Keys. I love Alicia Keys. I always say that Alicia Keys and Beyonce are my two favorite singers of this generation. They're just my two favorite. Of course, I love Christina Aguilera's voice. I may not like all her songs, but I definitely love her voice. I love Fantasia. I think that Fantasia should definitely stick to gospel. She has some good, she has some good songs that's not gospel, but I mean, her voice is really a soulful voice. And I think that Fantasia, she needs to come out with that banger of an album to give it
I
to
love
us.
Fantasia, but I'm always afraid she's about to spit out a lung. What do you think about her taking a break in 2010?
I'm happy. See, it's mixed feelings with me. Of course, part of me is like, you know, of course, as a true stan, I would love for her to come out with another album. But at the same time, if she's going to take a break, then you go ahead and do it, because for that next album, that means that you're going to come back with that fire.
Right.
Or at least you better come back with that fire. Because you know, Beyonce, I will take up for you in a minute, but if I don't like it, I will tell you, because that's what fans do.
This is your first time in Atlanta?
Mm-hmm.
So what are your initial impressions?
I just, you know, I think that there's a lot of hype. Just like when people say, oh, there's a lot of hype around B, I think there was a lot of hype around Atlanta. Now, I will say that club that we went to on Friday, I've never been to a club like that before.
What was different about it?
It was big. It was too damn big. And there was a lot of people in there.
Have you said that often since you've been in Atlanta?
No. Ciao. No, I have not.
Now, this was actually one of the first times, I think, one of the real first public appearances that you've made since the show kind of has blown up. So how has it been received?
We were at this bookstore today, and there was a few guys in the bookstore that recognized us. I know we were looking at a book, and I turned around, the guy's like right there, and I'm like, hi, and he's like, hi, and I'm like, okay, do you know me? He's like, yeah. He's like, everybody knows you, and I'm like, oh, okay, like, oh.
So one of the observations that I hear most about maybe it is a complaint, is that it's kind of gone to your head.
Oh.
The notoriety.
Haven't we all heard that about me? In my opinion, if it had really gone to my head, I'd probably be at every club, at every event saying, hey, this is me, but I kind of stay away from that. Like, when we were at the club on Friday, I think I had my hood on the whole time at the club. It's like, I just don't want nobody to see this bald head.
Well, then what is the biggest misconception about Makael?
When they call me a diva. Because
I
wouldn't call
in your
myself a
defense,
diva.
I wouldn't say that, because you've been on time pretty much for the most part, and you ain't like Kevin. Now Kevin over there, he will be late to shit in a minute. No concept of time.
I am always on time. I am always on time. The whole diva thing, I don't know. I find it funny, so I kind of play along with it. When I see comments on the videos, when people say, oh, he's such a diva, this, that, and the third, I play along with it. Like, as soon as I read it, I put on my glasses and I say, well, if you think I'm a diva, then I'm a diva. You know, but I think my close friends and my family will tell you, please, that's so not me.
How important is respect to you?
It's very important. I think that people should definitely respect themselves. I think what makes the chemistry between me and Kevin's so good is that we both respect each other, especially when we're giving our opinions. Even though we may never, 98% of the time, we never agree with each other, but we still respect each other to listen to what we have to say and then to continue the show in the best way that we can. Gay marriage, in my opinion, should be legal. I think that it should be legal. If you want to get married to another man or to another woman, go ahead and do it. Me personally, I wouldn't do it. I just wouldn't do it.
Just because but the marriage thing is not for you, but you wouldn't...
The marriage thing is not for me, but I would definitely go out there and support it, of course.
You wouldn't infringe on someone else's rights.
I think that that's wrong to tell somebody that you can't marry somebody that you love. Like, why would you tell somebody, if they choose to get married, then let them get married. Who are we to say?
Isn't it wrong to tell somebody who considers themselves a woman that they're a man?
Well, first
here we go again.
This is the marriage part of the interview. Okay. So we're going to stick to marriage.
Okay.
Okay? Now, Makael supports gay marriage.
Do you date?
Do I date?
Mm-hmm.
No, the question should be, are you dating?
Okay.
That's what the question should be.
And why should the question be, are you dating, as opposed
Because everybody dates when they can date. So the question should be, are you dating?
Not everyone.
The answer is no, I'm not dating.
What's the next step in your career, in your life, in your journey? Since we know marriage is not it.
Well, after Kevin moves down to Atlanta, because you know, once he moves to Atlanta, that's going to be the end of the Skorpion Show for me and him.
But the way technology is, you guys can't Skype or something?
An ideal date for me would not be having an argument about transsexuals.
Or Beyonce.
Or Beyonce. Because I tell people right now, don't bring up Beyonce, because I love her to death, but I talk about her too much. So, an ideal date for me is sitting down with somebody and really trying to get to know them. I have this big thing about people not having jobs. I have this one thing where I can kind of excuse it. If you don't have a job, you have to be in school. You're not just sitting home trying to figure out, well, what am I going to do today? Because while you're trying to figure out what am I going to do today, I'm at work making my money. And I'd be damned if you and I are going to be going out every weekend on my money.
What is your favorite thing about Kevin?
If Kevin invites me over to his house, I don't have to worry about hanging up the phone and saying, oh boy, I hope we're talking about something. Because I know that when I hang up the phone, okay, we're going to talk about something. And even if we don't talk about something, I know we're going to have fun. I'm always going to have fun with Kevin because he just knows how to have a good time. Sober and drunk. I like the sober Kevin better. Because the drunk Kevin just like, okay, shut up.
Anything else in closing that you would like to add that we don't know, that you'd like to know, let us know?
I am in the Illuminati.
Oh Lord, have
That's
mercy.
probably why. That's probably why people think that I don't like transsexuals.
But Beyonce looks like a transsexual.
Yeah, well, hey, she looks, but she's not. See, all her organs are real.
Are they?
Child, don't go there. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I just wanted to say I've had so much fun, and much love to Beyonce and all her crazy ass passionate stands.
Because you know, we rides together. We rides together.
Oh, lost souls, they are in the Illuminati.
Yes,
but,
well, you know, I mean, our lost souls can sing a hymn in a minute. You Janet stands have to dance a hymn.
Yeah, but thank you so much for being on 3LWTV.
Oh,
go ahead.
You left me hanging.
Oh, I didn't even see you, baby. I was like, he was like, oh no, you didn't. No tea, no shade, right?
Lord.
Bye, girl, fly, girl.
Bye, girl. I got a new one. Shut the door. No, what is it? Shut the fucking door. Oh wait, shut the front door. Oh, I said shut the effing door. Sorry, Doc.
I want to thank all the new subscribers, especially. Much love to you. Always, always standing in line.
Yeah, Beyonce felt harder than everybody.
She sure did. She sure did. But let's not forget what happened when she got up. Okay. Okay.
And she like, my leg hurts so bad. If anybody's recording that, please don't put that on YouTube.
I know that's right. All right. Okay. All right. We get it.
Like,
we get it.
How should I know?
You're trying, my girl. But at least she sings.
At least she sings. Back up.
Tell me, how should I know?
At least she sings, okay? At least she sings. Janet would have felt and the track would have still been playing.
Let me kill him. Even though he says Janet don't sing, she still sold more records than Beyonce.
All right. We all know Miss B can sing. We all know she can dance and she can put on a good show. But then people say, well, she can't. Well, no. I'm going to give you a prime example. She sang at last. What did people say? She did good, but she didn't sound better than Christina.
Sound better than Christina.
Well, who said anything about
Right.
Christina?
But I think the part of that stems from the fact that her stands are so passionate that you get on everybody's
this.
fucking nerves because you
Yes,
talk about
my
like,
love.
oh, Jesus fucking Christ. And she's not. She's just a little country girl with a big ass and a
Yup.
nice voice and who's pimping the system.
But-
and her Joe Jackson, you know, pimped her ass too.
He sure did pimp her, but he pimped her in the right way.
Real WTV.